So when we're looking for the kind of places where we can collect wildflowers, you might be lucky enough to have a meadow close by where you can, such as this one, where you can go and collect some wildflower seed. Other areas are things like tracks. So this is what we call the bog road locally. So it's just a gravel track through the bog, and there's lots of flowers here, including oxeye daisy, red clover, hawksbeards, hawkspits, lots to choose from. Okay, so this is oxeye daisy, and this is a lovely plant to have in your meadow. But what we want to find is daisies that are already gone to seed. So if we look at these ones, we can see they're beginning to go brown. But what we really want is something that looks like this. So we can see that's really, really quite brown, and this is the kind of seed we're going to want to plant. The same with red clover. So this down here is red clover. This is it flowering, but that's what we want. Is we want it to have finished flowering and going brown. So if we look at one over here, you can see this one's beginning to go brown, and if we pull on it gently, we can see some of these seeds now in our hands, and we can just pop those straight into an envelope and plant them a little bit later on. Okay.
So this is ragged robin flower, and what we're going to do is we've got the envelope. The seeds in this is very small, so we just need to go like this. See, they're all falling out. So this is butch vetch in flower. So this is the seeds of butch vetch, and they're like pea pods, and all you need to do is take them off and then squeeze them, and then the seed is in there.
If you're lucky enough to live somewhere coastal, or sometimes it occurs in inland areas as well, but this is kidney vetch, and this is something else that can also be picked and the seeds kept. So literally just take off the tops of the heads and stick those in your envelope. So this is the oxeye daisy head that we picked earlier, and again, if we just... Now this, today wouldn't have been a great day for picking them because it's been slightly damp. We've had showers this morning. What you want is a really nice dry day so that the seeds are really dry, but just for demonstration purposes. What I would do with this now is I'd actually store it in an envelope for a few days on the kitchen table, which gets plenty sunshine. So here again you see, just from one little flower head, we have all these seeds, and we can either scatter these directly into our seed tray, or you can scatter them into your meadow where you want them to grow. This is the clover seed we just picked, and as you can see we've got little bits of dead petal, but we also have seeds in here as well, and the seeds is what we want to... This is a seed here, and this is a seed what we want to actually sow. But if you're not sure, what you can do is you can just break this up into smaller bits and literally just scatter all of this over into your seed tray.
So this is bush vetch, and this one isn't ripe. Now this one is the most ripest. Same with this one. And this one is closed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that lightly. And it's probably going to fly out like that did. And you can see the little seeds in here. I'm just going to take those out lightly. And then we don't need this anymore. See how this one closed up already? Because the seeds have already come out. And then there's more seeds in here. These ones aren't ripe anyways, so we don't need to plant these ones. So I'm gonna take these little seeds, get your pot, make sure you fill it with sand and soil. And then you're gonna pop them in. Make sure they're spaced out a bit, and then cover them lightly up with soil. And then water them.